Top of the second, 0 runs.
Coach Jones, doubleheader sweep today of Upper Iowa. Offense really clicking, 28 hits, 21 runs combined in the 2 games. So I suppose offensively you're pretty happy with it.
Yeah, and I thought the best part about the offense was where it drove the ball. You know, there were a lot of hits, but there were a lot of extra base hits. You know, balls left the ballpark, doubles in the gap, things like that. So not only do you get the offense, but you get the instant offense and the instant run scored, which is important.
You mentioned driving the ball. In that first game, Natalie Kalmes hit what was the first of 2 home runs on the day. She now leads the team in 9 home runs this year. Has that kind of been a pleasant surprise getting the power bat from her this year?
It has been. You know, it's kind of the thing we felt last couple of years, that she had that potential, that power potential, but you never know until you see it, and she's really produced well that way for us.
Freshman McKenna Larsen again, swinging a hot bat, 5 hits, 5 RBI, the home run on the day. You touched on it before, but talk about how good she's been this season.
Boy, she hit the ball well today. She was on, and everything she hit was on the screws, and she struggled a little bit at Mankato, and we sat her down at the end of the game just to relax her head a little bit as much as anything, and boy, she really answered in a big way today.
Then game 2, ball continued to hit out of the ballpark, 3 of them on the day, put up 13 runs. Talk about the offense in game 2.
Well, you know, early on, they really kind of had us off balance. You know, some early pop-ups, some easy ground outs. We were out in front of everything, and what changed was we made the adjustment at the plate. We were more patient in our approach. We let the ball travel a little bit more, but we took some walks in there too, and I think that was important. So then we were finally able to drive the ball and score the runs.
Pitching also good again today. Talk about game 1. Ashley Walker giving up just 5 hits and 2 runs on the day.
Yeah, you know, Ashley really threw the ball well, and we worked on some things. She worked with some things with Cindy in the bullpen a little bit, and you know, trying to make the ball move and nibble a little bit more at the edges, and so we weren't always ahead in the count like we were, but she was able to get kids to get themselves out, which was just as important.
And then in game 2, Hannah Lithberg on fire to start the game, striking out the first 5 batters of the game, 10 strikeouts total. Not normally, it seems like a super power pitcher and a strikeout pitcher, but she really pitched well today.
Well, it was interesting because she had 10 strikeouts, but then she also gave up, you know, double-digit hits, and she's probably more frustrated about that. But it's an interesting, you know, situation because she missed a lot of bats, and then in the middle she didn't miss any bats, but she got the strikeouts when she needed them. She gutted it out. She kept us in the game, allowed us, you know, for our offense to come to life and get the job done. 4
more softball games this weekend now as you head back on the road to face Northern State and MSU Moorhead. What do you have to do in those games?
Well, it would be nice to have a couple more days off to rest them, but we don't. We'll travel tomorrow and get up there and play, and just told them you got a week left now. You've got, you know, the weekend, this weekend, the midweek, and then next weekend, so you know, you've got just this stretch left, 10 games in a week's time, so nobody gets to be tired anymore. It's just time to play.